yo, Chris Paul looks nice, but can he stay healthy?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, he usually doesn't stay healthy.
It's like
Chris Paul always looks nice. Chris Paul's been nice, bro.
But remember, Chris Paul is the original Lob City. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you got Wemby who can touch the ceiling.
Yeah.
You don't even have to throw a lob. You just have to do this to the ball.
Yeah.
This guy's catching everything and dunking.
Yeah.
So they should be nice.
Chris Paul with DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin.
It was
Duttiness, bro.
You see this guy driving and you're like, oh, let me stop this guy. He's just getting your attention. Because our baseline is one of those two guys.
Yo, like one of the dirtiest dunks was, I don't know if Chris Paul threw it, but somebody threw up to DeAndre Jordan. And he dunked on the guy with his nuts all in his face. The guy fell down and everything. And the camera clips to DeAndre Jordan's face after, and he's like,
you got D's.
Yo, he was just like, he even knew how dirty it was. The bench is flying up. Everybody's losing their mind.
That dunk.
Yeah.
Because
it was off an alley-oop.
Yeah, but when he dunked it...
Yeah, he caught it so far back.
He caught it so fast, and it dunked it, and the guy was just right there.
Right there in his nuts.
And then he fell.
And then,
yeah.
And DeAndre Jordan turned around and was like, He did his lips, and he's just like shaking his head.
Yeah.
And everybody else is losing their mind.
Yes.
You know, that's right up there in one of the good in-game dunks.
Yeah. The nasty face.
Yeah.
We
could right now off the top of our head do some like top 10 to 15 in-game dunks of all time. You know, like we know a couple of them are Vince with the jumping, catching alley-oops and windmilling it.
There's a Vince
and dunking on Alonzo Mourning and dunking over the 7-foot guy. He might have the top 5.
He has a couple dunks where he dunks on people like right through the key. There's one where he does a reversal. And it's so dirty because it looks like he just flies across the basketball and he just comes on the other side and dunks it. Like, he's got moves where he'll do the Dr. J, where he comes from behind the backboard and reverses it. Like, but then there's like Ant-Man. Ant-Man beat me to it.
Ant-Man has thrown down some in-game dunks that are so fucking nasty. Him and Ja Morant.
Stop! Get out of my head, guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Ja Morant.
Yeah.
But then I watched a young Derrick Rose.
Yes, Derrick Rose.
Oh my God!
You know what? I told you
and he looks like when he does the cockback.
Yeah.
It looks like he's in air and he's just flying like this.
Yeah, because he's so small too.
I know, and it looks so.
The one he dunked on Goran Dragic or whatever. That's an in-game dunk. I told you that. We did a segment on this like fucking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or if it wasn't a segment, I talked about it. I definitely talked about when he dunked on Goran Dragic.
Yes.
Because fuck Goran Dragic because he refused to play for the Raptors.
Yes.
You know, so fuck that guy. And I'm so happy that this thing, like he lives in infamy because he's the guy who got dunked on by Derrick Rose. When Derrick Rose caught a breakaway pass and just took like one dribble, or maybe he was dribbling, I can't remember. But just 2-foot jump, cocked it back, and Goran Dragic is just underneath. And just, and when he put it in, he was still going up. Like, because he jumped so high.
He dunks like so aggressive. It's like,
hey! Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, to me, it's right up there in one of the best in-game dunks I've ever seen.
Yes.
Because he put it on Dragic's fucking head. Dragic played for Phoenix at the time. What's his name? Played for the Bulls. Okay. Like, you got to look up that dunk. Go on and look up that dunk.
One of my favorite dunks of all time is Jordan. On Ewing.
Oh.
So
when he turned this way and turned back?
Yeah.
I know
so Starks was on him.
Yeah.
And he was going baseline, and then Ewing slid over. So then he faked like he was going back. To go back. He took like 2 steps and then turned again and just rose up on Ewing.
Yeah.
He left Starks behind him.
Yeah.
And just side. Oh.
Yeah. And the dunk, when he put that dunk down, he was still going up also. If you look at that dunk in slow-mo, he dunked it and was still moving up.
You know who else had a dirty dunk? And I want to say it was on New York also, was Pippen.
Ewing is on Ewing.
Yes.
He stepped over him.
And
that was a fast break.
And Ewing got all pissed off and was pushing. Oh.
Because Pippen stood over him for a second.
Yes. Yeah. And then is this
Shaq?
New York again? It's New York again.
Yeah,
too.
it was against New York. Shaq. Against, was it Dudley? Or,
Dudley.
Is it Dudley?
I love that
He
dunk,
just gave him a little.
but he didn't.
He gave him a little push. Just a
But
little,
the thing about it
hey,
was,
get off me. Yeah.
he hardly touched him. If you look at the picture,
Yeah.
his momentum was so forward
Yeah.
that when he came down and did, he just,
Yeah, he just did that.
it wasn't even a push, but because Dudley was
It was already falling. Yeah.
falling, that just made him fall over more.
Yeah. I know exactly the dunk.
I love-
See, these are the in-game dunks.
I
That,
love that dunk.
yeah. And yeah, there's like
love Shaq.
Ant-Man has a few.
Yeah.
What's his name has a few. John Morant.
John Morant.
Derrick Rose has
The-
at least
yo,
one.
The John Morant where he almost dunked on Love.
Yeah.
And Love was like,
Yeah.
woo.
Yo, you know, Love came out after that game, and said he nearly ended my career. I would have retired if he got that.
Yeah, could you just see his
He's like-
face? He
yeah.
was like, oh my God, I just dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Yo,
I mean,
it's a little bit after 2 now.
We can't forget about Sean Kemp.
We might have to shut it down.
Rain
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Bro, Sean Kemp had some dirty Peyton to Kemp.
Yes.
Like that might have been the original Lob City. They just never called it Lob City.
He has a dunk where he cocked it and he does
Yeah.
and he just
He put it so far
back
like-
and he cocked it down like this and it's dropped straight down.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Yo,
And then we can't forget Dominique.
Dominique had some good in-game ones too.
Yes.
You know, but Dominique's were just power. You know, like they weren't flash like Sean Kemp
Yes.
or Vince or Ja or Ant. Like
Yeah.
Dominique would dunk on you, just pure crowning, just pure power crownings.
Yeah. You know, no one was blocking that.
Yeah,
If
no.
you didn't go up with him, just let him go.
And he used to cock that shit back too, like fucking. So you couldn't block it. Next thing you know, you were in the air with him. Boom!
Bam.
It's going down on you. You know, that's like my guy Barkley, 6'4".
Barkley is the one who originated the fucking cockback.
Cockback, yeah.
He's the one who's like, boom.
Yeah.
And it's like that big body. Once you hit it, you were going with it.
Yeah. And imagine he was only 6'4".
Yeah,
you know,
but he was
playing
6.
Power forward,
But if you-
dominating these guys.
But how much did he weigh? Like he was a big boy.
Yeah. He talks about it too. He talked about when he first came in the league, he was, I don't know, like let's say
No, he
like
was
300.
300.
And then what's his name?
Moses Malone.
Moses Malone. Yeah, Moses
Yes.
Malone was like because he's saying to Moses Malone like I'm not getting playing time, and Moses Malone was like because you're fat and slow, and he goes what do you mean? And then Moses Malone was like which part didn't you understand? The fat or the slow part? You know. And him and Moses worked at it.
Yeah.
And he lost like 25 pounds. He went down to 275. Then he went down to 250.
250. And 250 was like his weight.
Was his
Because I think he said, I think I seen that, and he said he lost more weight, and he's like, no. And Moses Malone was like, no. You're good at a 250.
at 250. Yeah.
You lost too much weight. So he stayed at 250.
Yeah. And it dominated the fuck out of everybody. You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Owen, you're right. This baseball postseason has been fire, bro. It's been such a good baseball postseason. We talked about it a little bit earlier.
Yankees.
Yeah, he chose the Yankees from time. Like I was hoping for like KC or something.
I know.
I was just hoping for like an underdog.
No.
But you know what? I have to tell you, I'm crazy excited to either see New York Dodgers, like Yankees Dodgers, or Yankees Mets.
No.
Whichever way it works out. I don't want Cleveland in there at all.
Guardian.
This guy wants
Guardian
Cleveland.
Dodgers.
This guy's all about Cleveland right now.
Guardian.
But yo, a Yankees Dodgers final.
They don't deserve.
I'm gonna
be-
watch. I'm gonna watch every game. All
Oh,
right.
guy, it doesn't
know?
matter if it's if it's LA or if it's the Mets.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna make an amazing World Series, bro.
Could you imagine the Subway Series, New York versus New York?
Yeah, it's the best thing baseball could have asked for.
I
now.
think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's Yankees have to win, and they're winning. They're winning
they're
right
winning.
now.
I say that, but
I don't
then-
think Cleveland can hang with them. Like
I feel like LA has what's his name?
Shohei Ohtani.
He's got something to say about that.
Yeah, he's got a little something to say. But Yankees got Judge.
No, I'm saying for that side, it's like he's not gonna let the
The
Mets.
Mets.
Win.
Oh, he's not gonna let the Mets.
He's,
win. Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no. They're paying me $700 million.
Yeah.
I'm winning this,
I'm winning this shit.
and we're going to the World Series.
Yeah, he looks like right now. All signs point towards
wish-
Shohei says, "Fuck that, I'm going."
Yo,
How do you say "fuck that"? What is he? Japanese? What kind of ease is he? Chinese or Japanese?
I don't
or
know.
whatever he is?
Asian.
Yeah. All right. He's one of them. But he's like, nope.
Like you said, like right now he's looking like the best player that's ever played.
I don't know, and I've never seen anything like it.
For me,
I've never seen anything like it.
It's like you gotta prove yourself.
Yeah,
He's proven it.
I don't know yet because
if he keeps doing, even if he doesn't win a World Series, and he keeps doing this every year,
yeah,
he's gonna be the best player ever, guy.
yeah,
It's just I want to see because a lot of players have a good year and then they fizzle out.
yeah.
Let's see how long he lasts.
Yeah, well, he's had 3 good years so far.
Is he gonna be like a Derek Jeter? You know what I mean, like
Just keep on
or
playing.
a Cal Ripken? Remember that guy?
Cal Ripken played forever too. Yeah,
I remember Cal Ripken, and he had gray hair.
yeah.
And I was a kid.
Yeah, Cal Ripken was known for never missing a game too. Like he played like I
Iron
don't
Man.
know, was it like 3,000 games in a row? I don't know. Here's the number right here. But this amount of games in a row he played and never missed a game.
Wow.
Like Cal Ripken was a fucking.
He's got some.
One of my favorite baseball players of all time. I think you said this earlier. We were talking is Nolan Ryan. Like I love that dude. That dude would pitch all the innings. He got in a fight one time and stayed in the game. They didn't throw him out.
Right.
And he stayed in the game and fucking won the game. Struck out everybody else. You know, like he's a.
I'm biased.
Every once in a while, I put Nolan Ryan facts.
Yeah.
On our story.
So I'm biased with my favorite players.
Who's that?
Well,
Barry Bonds. Why?
Yes.
Because you look like him.
No.
Because your head is big as him.
Because he hit the most home runs.
Yeah.
I don't care about steroids, but I'm a Ken Griffey Jr. fan.
Mm-hmm. I'm a
And
Ken
then
Griffey fan myself.
My next two.
He's Japanese.
My next two favorite baseball players were only because they were great athletes.
Yeah. Ricky Anderson.
Bo Jackson.
Oh, Bo. Yeah. And Deion Sanders. Yeah. Yeah.
Double athletes.
Yeah. Them boys. I'm a huge Deion Sanders fan because when I played football, I played safety.
Right.
And Deion was a DB, but Deion was a shutdown DB. I wanted to be a DB, but anyway, not to brag, but I was too good to put on one person. They wanted me roaming. You know how much interceptions I got? The only thing is I never got a touchdown.
Yeah.
I wanted so bad to do the high step
Yes.
into the thing like Deion.
Yeah.
And the one time that I almost got a touchdown, I was fucking running, killing it down, and at about the 20-yard line, some guy fucking just clipped my foot.
Shoelace tackled this guy.
My heel, bro. He just hit my heel.
Shoelace tackle. That's what it's called.
Oh.
They run out
Yeah.
and they just tap
my heel. And so in full stride like this, when you tap your heel, then your heel hits and does all these things. Bro, you should see the film. You should see the film of this, of me trying to make it to the end zone. falling. Trying not to fall though.
And you're probably like,
dude, and I'm holding the ball out.
Trying to dive.
And I'm 20 yards away from the end zone. And I'm holding the ball out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Trying to and my feet are just going like this.
Yes.
Yo, and I fell at about the 12-yard line, so for 8 yards.
You doing the
Lucky I didn't fumble it, holding it.
Doing the Elaine.
Yeah, exactly. Just Yo.